ये नहीं
ये वाला नहीं,
नहीं नहीं
ये वाला
प्रैक्टिकल ओरिएंटेड
दिस वन।
नहीं है। Hello guys, good afternoon. Hope all of you doing very well. Okay guys, in today's class, we'll just briefing up about 1 mark, that is part 1 question, okay? That is multiple choice from all the 11 chapters. We will discuss that. Keshav, yes, I'm fasting. We'll just wait for 10 minutes, let other people join, then we will start.
पंखा चाहिए, ऑन करो।
Hello guys, shall we start? You can just keep replying me. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Then and there, I'll clear you. Tell all your friends, Zahra, all your friends, Shalini to join fast. Okay, so see here, they have given section A. This is from chapter 1. Okay, accounting for not-for-profit organization. So here they have given section A, that is for 1 mark, and then they have also given in this book 2 mark, and section C starts for 6 mark, and D is for 12 mark, and last one is practical oriented type question. So tomorrow in our tomorrow's live class we will be studying and learning how to do practical. Okay, there are around 9 questions. Out of 9 questions they will ask you 3 questions definitely in the question paper. Okay, so here I'll just read out. If you want, you can just make a note, and I have forwarded, I will forward this PDF so that you can sit and study the entire day. Okay, so see here they have given fill in the blanks. Not-for-profit organizations are used for the welfare of the society. So not-for-profit organizations are mainly or organized, yeah, mainly arranged, yeah, it is established for helping the society in whole. Okay. The next, not-for-profit organization are not engaged in trading or business. They don't do trading. They don't do business. Okay, they will just concentrate on giving service to the people. Okay, selfless service without any profit. The next we have is receipt and payment account is a summary of cash and bank transactions. As we prepare double column cash book, hope you remember in the first year you prepared single column, that is simple column cash book, and then you have prepared double column cash book. So in double column cash book, we used to have cash column as well as bank column. Okay. So here receipt and payment is nothing but it's just a cash and bank, cash and bank. Okay, so it is cash and bank transaction. It takes into it take and receipt and payment is also known as cash book. Okay, the next, normally in business we prepare a cash account, but here in not for profit organization we prepare receipt and payment account. Okay, the next we have is income and expenditure account is just like a profit and loss account of trading concern. Okay, so here receipt and payment is a cash book, whereas receipt as payment is a cash book, whereas what you can tell income and expenditure. Please remember this. They will ask you these type of question in the what to say part one. So a receipt and payment is like a cash book. Okay, income and expenditure account is like a profit and loss account. Then the next we have is income and expenditure account is prepared on the accrual basis. Okay, the next they have given subscription is a fees paid by the members. Whenever you become a member you pay a subscription fees, right? The next we have is dash are the amount received as per the will of the deceased partner. So if anything is left by anyone, for like for example, if the father is leaving any property for the son, that is actually known as legacies. Okay, so legacies are the amount received as per the will of the deceased partner. Okay, the next we have is opening balance of receipt and payment account represent opening cash and bank balance. So as I told you, receipt and payment is nothing but it's a cash book, a cash account. So it shows opening balance of cash book and bank balance. Okay, cash balance as well as bank balance. The next we have is government grants. Many question paper they have asked this. The seventh one, that is legacies. What do you mean by legacies? And this repeated questions they have asked. Government grants for maintenance, it is treated as a revenue. Okay, it is not a capital receipt, it's a revenue receipt. Remember these two questions they have asked: legacies, meaning of legacies, then government grant for maintenance is treated as a revenue receipts. Then next we have is donation for specific purpose are always capital receipt. Okay, so if you are giving for a general purpose, it is a revenue, but if you are giving for a specific purpose, then it is considered as a capital receipt. Okay, hope you are getting, guys. Hope you are able to understand this. If I'm a bit fast, you let me know. And tell all your friends to join fast. See, with lots of difficulties, I'm coming and taking live for you people. And if you give such a response, tomorrow I'm not going to conduct any live class. I have to come all over from Shivaji Nagar to Hinnur Bande to take all those live classes. So tomorrow I will relax like other faculties if you people are responding like this. After doing all the college work till now, I just came here to do this. If not, like other faculties, I'll just send the PDF, study and do whatever you want. Tell all your friends to come fast. Now you will not have any questions. Now you will not come and join the classes. Later on which you keep messaging me asking stupid questions. Tell your friends to join fast, guys. Okay, guys, then and there, make a note of everything. Okay, the things which I am repeating again and again, these questions are very important. So, Yuvraj, tell Akash, other Yuvraj to join fast. Zohra, tell your friends to join fast. Tanveer, tell your friends to join fast. Okay, so here next we are heading towards multiple choice questions. So here see they have given not for profit organizations are formed for service. Okay, the main motto of forming not for profit organization is service. Most of the transaction of NGOs are carried on the basis of cash. They don't carry on credit basis, they don't carry on barter system. Okay, it is only cash because it's a not-for-profit organization, so you cannot give any credit there. Understood? Here you are not dealing with any commercial product and services, so here no credit, no barter system will work out. Here only cash will work out. Then see here again they have given receipt and payment account includes item of revenue as well as capital. Okay, a receipt and payment includes everything. It's like a cash book, wherein in cash book all the capital expenditure as well as revenue expenditure both are taken into consideration. Here also in receipt and payment account we take capital as well as revenue nature in expenditure as well as income. Okay, it includes both the revenue and capital. Then next they have given income and expenditure accounts include the amount of what they have given current year. Okay, it's a profit and loss account. As I told you previously, income and expenditure account, it's a profit and loss account. So in profit and loss account, we just consider what is happening in the current year. Okay, we will not take past data. It's not a balance sheet. In balance sheet, past data is carry forward. But whereas, hope you remember, I have asked you one question in the class, like why do we write a balance sheet as on 31st March, and why do we write profit and loss for the year ending? There is a difference between these two statements, because profit and loss is prepared for the current year, whereas balance sheet, when the company started, that assets and liabilities are carried forward till the end of the company. So that's why we consider income and expenditure account as a profit and loss account, because here we take only current year's data. The next, capital fund does not include building funds. Okay, it includes entrance, it includes legacies, it includes life membership, but it will not include, what to say, it is building fund. Okay, the next they have given us, legacies are treated as capital receipts, because legacies, in the form of legacies, you receive a huge amount. Sometimes you receive properties, you receive cars, you receive shares, you receive debentures, you receive very expensive items. Okay, so that's why it is considered as a capital receipt. The next one, purchase of computer by a college is treated as capital expenditure, because asset is, what to say, computer is an asset, so that's why we are considering that as a capital expenditure. In the absence of any specific instruction, where do you show the entrance fees? So if there is no any specification, entrance fees will be mentioned on credit side of income and expenditure account. Then next we have is, such type of questions they will not ask, but still you just have an idea. If they ask, you can easily do it. Okay. Then next we have, same thing they can ask you for match the following also, guys. Okay. Hope you're getting. If you have any doubt in between, you can just uh, write in a comment. I'll see to it that your things are cleared. Okay, so next one they have given us, special funds are shown in liability side. Remember this, they will give you for the match the following special fund, opposite they will give you liability asset. So you should write liability. Then next they'll give you income and expenditure account, profit and loss account. Receipt, what to say, receipt and payment account, you can write as a cash book. Okay. The next we have is, life membership fees are treated as capital receipt. Okay. The next we have is, loss on sale of fixed asset is treated as revenue expenditure. The next, receipt and payment account is a summary of capital receipt and all capital payments. False. No, it includes revenue receipt, revenue payments. It includes capital receipt and capital payments. It includes all the four. Okay, not only two. It includes all the four. If the sports fund is maintained, sports expenses will be shown on the debit side of the income and expenditure account. False. Okay, if the if you are maintaining sports fund, and sports expenses will not be shown in the debit side. Then next we have is, the balancing figure on the credit side of income and expenditure account donates excess of expense over incomes. Okay, so here it is true. So whatever the balancing figure you get on the credit side, so it is nothing but it donates excess of expenses over income. Opposite, vice versa, also you can study, excessive of income over expenses, it will be debit balance. Okay. Then next they have given us scholarship granted to a student out of fund provided by government will be debited to income and expenditure account. No, scholarship is not considered as a, we will not consider that as a, what to say, uh, we will not maintain that in income and expenditure account. It's false. Done. Rest, I don't think so. It's important. No. The next very short answers they have given. Give an example for not for profit organization. They will ask you this question for 2 mark. Sometimes they will ask you this for 1 mark. You can write example as sports club, hospital, trust, schools. You can take this example. Okay, we have Red Cross blood bank, we have, right, Lion blood bank, we have Red Cross blood bank, we have hospitals which runs on charitable trust, we have schools and colleges which runs on charitable trust, and sports clubs also. So all these are not for profit organization, and the main motive of not for profit organization is service. Okay, the main objective. The next we have is, where do you show opening bank overdraft in receipt and payment account? We show in the credit side, because credit side receipt comes under debit side, and payment comes under sorry, payment amount, receipt amount. In the receipt and payment we write like that. So bank overdraft, we receive money from bank, so we consider that as a receipt for time being. The next we have is, name any one final account of not for profit organization. So the final account which we prepare for not for profit organization is income and expenditure account. Okay, one last statement we prepare is income and expenditure account there. And whereas in the business, in the normal business, we prepare profit and loss account and balance sheet. Then next we have is, this question they have asked so many times. What do you mean by this, what to say, capital fund? So capital fund is the difference between assets and liabilities of not-for-profit organization. So it is a difference between assets and liabilities. Whatever the assets and liabilities, if assets are more than liabilities, the difference amount we consider that as a capital fund. Okay. The next they have given this also, they may ask you, give an example for specific donation. So donation for building, a donation for computers, donation for toilets, donation for plant, sorry, land, donation for building, donation for equipments, so donation for sports equipments. So all this you can consider that as a specific donation. Okay, and before we head towards the next thing, I'm telling you again and again, since 3 to 4 months, yes, starting of accounts class second year, I told you which are the very easy and important problems. So on that, for 6 mark and 12 mark, I'm repeating again this part A, part B and part E I'll be doing in the live classes. Part C and D, I have already made a videos posted long back, 1 month ago, and most of the people are still not aware. Check, go to my channel. I've explained it clearly in English as well as Hindi. So you can go to that and you can search. I have made a playlist also. I have forwarded that. And at least now, I request all of you to forward to as many as friend possible, those who are in second PUC and first PUC, so that it benefits everybody. Many students are struggling because they haven't done well in the previous exams. So accounts, as you know, it's bit difficult subject. So at least now, those who are using mobile phone, those who are watching my live, right now you forward this links, whatever links I have forwarded to you, whatever PDFs I have forwarded to you. Forward to all your friends so that everybody is benefited with that. At least let them pass themselves. Okay. So now I told you for part C, that is for 6 mark, I have made a video on interest on drawings. That is very important question from chapter 2. They will ask you for 6 mark. And then next we have is profit and loss appropriation account. Sometimes optionally they will ask you this for 6 mark. If not, they will ask you for practical oriented type question. Okay, that also I have made a video. You can just go have a look. And at least there is one video which I have made for 3 hours. So if you just what to say, go through with that video and learn whatever I have taught in that video. That's more than enough for your part C and part D. Okay, I have given a guarantee, that is 390 marks in 3 hours, right? That video. So if you watch that, you can go through the subject. Then next thing is, we have the very easy problem we have is uh, this what to say, current ratio problem is there, executor account problem is there. That is also I've made a video, 3 to 4 problems, different problems I've done. Current ratio, quick ratio problem I have done, liquidity ratio that also I have done, and somewhere they have asked inventory turnover ratio, that also I have done problem for you. And then issue of shares and debentures, normal problem with consideration. This 4 problems you study, these are very easy problem, definitely you will get in the question paper. And for 12 mark, you can just concentrate on common size and comparative balance sheet. Okay, and then either of this they will ask you, comparative or common size. Then next you have is issue of shares. This time they are asking both the questions, issue of shares, then issue and redemption of debentures. For comparative and common size, there is a video available on my channel. For what to say, issue of shares with forfeiture, video is available. Then next we have is what to say, issue and redemption of debentures. For that also I've made a video. You can just go through that. Okay. And whatever those who don't have notes, I have forwarded 3 PDFs in all the groups. So with that 3 PDFs, if you sit and study, still you have time. Today 1 day and tomorrow 2 days are there. Sit seriously, study. You can easily clear the accounts paper. Okay, guys. So next we have is, see, after telling only 35 students are there, and rest out of 152 students, only 35 students are there. Okay, guys, we'll continue here. So next they have given, I told you which one is very important question. Example of specific donation. The next we have is, which one? What is subscription? So subscription is a membership fee paid by the members on annual basis. So it is a membership fees paid by the what to say, paid by the members on annual basis. Done. Then next they have given you 2 mark question. Here we have is, what are not for profit organization? So in simple term you can just write down the meaning. Yes, Tanvir, all are genius here. Then after that, they'll come and cry after writing exam. Sir, paper was tough, paper was difficult, we didn't do well, we didn't study well, and all are busy outside, most of the people. Okay, so here see they have given 2 mark question. So not for profit organization, you can simply write it is established with the motto of providing service to the society. Okay, the main motto of not for profit organization is to provide service. Then next, give any two example of not for profit organization. I told you schools, educational institute you can write, colleges you can write charitable colleges, and you can write best example is Lion Blood Bank, you can write Red Cross Blood Bank, you can write Hope Foundation, you can write that is Hope Foundation. I guess Reliance Foundation is also there, which is what to say, managed and run by Nita Ambani. So that also you can write. All this comes under NGO only. Okay. State any two features of not-for-profit organization. Why not-for-profit organizations are formed? First, to provide the service. Okay. And next thing is it is organized for the welfare of the society. That is the main importance, yeah, features of having a not-for-profit organization. Then next, name any two books of accounts maintained by NGOs, cash book and stock register. That's it. Very simple. Okay, they will not maintain any complicated records. They maintain only a simple cash book, input and output. Then after that, they will just do this. Done. Then next we have a state any two features of all these are not required. Give two examples of revenue expenditure. Revenue expenditures are those expenditures which we do in day-to-day life. Okay, stationary carriage, inward carriage, outward payment of rent, all those things, payment of insurance premium, rent rate and taxes. All this comes under revenue expenditure, guys. Okay, capital expenditure, buying of assets. Okay, by doing investments, buying of assets, so that is known as capital expenditure. Then next we have is two example of capital receipts, so like membership fees and special donation, you can write that. Then capital fund, legacies, I told you, legacies anything which is left by the by someone, yeah, deceased person to some other person. Okay, yeah, if father is leaving any properties for the son, your daughter, then it is known as legacies. Done. Here see they have given legacies are the gift received by NGO under a will on the death of a donor. Okay, so that is known as legacy. Whatever is received by NGO on behalf of any death donor, yeah, any person who dies and he, as per the will, without dying also, some people they donate so many things. Okay, so that is known as legacies. Done. The next next they have given this also, they have asked so many times in the question paper. What do you mean by uh, honorarium? Honorarium is an amount paid to the person who is not the regular employee of the organization for his service. Okay, so you are paying any amount to the person, but he is not a regular employee. Okay, he is just coming and rendering his service, and we are paying some amount to him. Then it is known as honorarium. Sometimes, like for example, uh, if I go as a chief guest for any of the event, then if they pay me any cash, that is actually known as honorarium. Okay, but I am not the permanent employee of that college or that institute, but I'm just going as a guest, chief guest, yeah, guest faculty. For that I'll be paid. Done. Then chapter 2. Here in chapter 2 there will be no 12-mark question. Okay, only 1 mark, 2 mark question and 6 mark question and practical oriented type question definitely they will ask you. There are three different types of practical oriented type question in only chapter 2, and there are two 6-mark questions also from chapter 2. So chapter 2 is very important. In the last year question paper, they have asked around 35 marks from chapter 2. Okay. So next they have given us section 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932 defines partnership. Then a partner has no separate legal entity. The next separate legal entity is there only for whom? It is only for joint stock company. But for partnership and sole proprietor, owner is same and business is also same. The next, partnership is a result of agreement between two or more partner. Partnership agreement can be written, it can be oral. They have asked so many times this question. So partnership can be, it's a oral, it can be what to say, written one. It can be both. Okay. And then next, in the absence of partnership deed, the what to say, if any partner is given loan, 6% per annum interest will be given. If there is no partnership agreement, partnership deed is nothing but it's an agreement. So if there is no partnership agreement, if any partner is giving loan, then that time that low on that loan he'll be getting 6% per annum. Okay. And partners capital accounts are maintained in two system. One is fluctuating capital system, the other one is fixed capital system. In fixed capital system we prepare two accounts. One is partners capital account and current account. In fluctuating capital we will be preparing only one account, that is partners current account. Then next, profit and loss appropriation account is mere extension of profit and loss account. We prepare, we get net profit. After getting net profit, we appropriate the what to say, income. Whatever profit we have, that will be appropriated. In the sense, we do payments, yeah, we receive those incomes which are non-business. Okay, it is not related to non-business. Yeah, it is non-business items. Those items we consider in appropriation account. Like for example, interest on drawings, interest on capital, salary to employee, commission to employee, brokerage to employee. This is nowhere related to business. It's a non-business item. So we consider this in appropriation account. Okay, guys. See here again they have asked the same question. So profit and partnership deed can be oral or written. Partnership deed contains, sometimes they will ask you for 2 mark. What are the contents of partnership deed? So you can just write name of the firm. Okay. And the next we have is name of the partners, location of the firm, and profit sharing ratio, interest on loan. Example. So many things are there. You can just write 2 to 3 for your 2 mark questions. Okay, guys. The next we have is there are minimum two partners required. Okay, for partnership firm, there should be minimum two partners, without which you cannot form partnership firm. So there should be a minimum 2 person required for forming a partnership. And Partnership Act was passed in the year 1932. Guys, if you have any doubt, you let me know. Then and there I'll clear. Okay, guys. Then next we have is The same thing they have asked for, fill in the blanks, match the following, everything. You can once you can just go through this. We'll just see if there is a 2 mark questions. See here, in 2 mark question they are asking you what is the meaning of partnership. So partnership is a relation between two or more person who joins hands to set up a business and share its profit. Okay, so define both the same thing you can write. Okay, the next features of partnership, there will be two or more partners and there will be an agreement between them. Then next we have is, what do you mean by partnership deed? Partnership deed is an agreement. Okay, in a simple meaning, partnership deed, it's an agreement written between two partners. Okay, guys. Then next we have is they have given what are the methods of maintaining capital accounts of a partner. So we can maintain partners a capital account in fixed and fluctuating capital. Then in what do you mean by fixed capital method and what do you mean by fluctuating capital method? Under fixed capital method, the capital will not fluctuate. Okay. And then next we have is under fluctuating capital method. Yes, Tanvir, same question. Whatever the question paper, the pattern you got in the preparatory exam, same, it will be same like that. Okay. So first you will be getting part A for 20 mark, that is multiple choice 5 mark, fill in the blanks 5 mark, match the following 5 mark, and then next you have is 1 mark question, one word answer for 5 mark. Then you have is part 2, that is for 10 marks, you will be getting 5 questions. Then you have is 6 mark question, right? So 6 mark you will be answering 4 questions, 12 mark 3 questions, and practical oriented type 2 questions. Hope your doubt is cleared, Tanvir. Guys, others, those who have doubt, you can ask me. Be in touch. Okay, guys, so under fixed capital method, the capital will be fixed. Okay, and we prepare two accounts, current account and capital account. Whereas in fluctuating capital, we prepare only one capital account. Okay, here. Okay, guys, I'll be winding up this class because there is a no response. So I'll not be taking any classes further. So I'll be winding up within 10 minutes. Okay. Now it's 50 minutes over. 10 minutes I'll be winding up as I'm fasting. I cannot keep talking to you. Yeah, what to say? I cannot do it for long time. I'm feeling thirsty. Okay. The next we have is uh, some very important questions. I thought I'll do it all, but By the way I'm getting a respond, I don't think so. I will take further classes for you people. Okay, so any two methods for calculating interest on drawings. So interest on drawings can be, I'm happy compared to you people second year whose exam is very important for you. First year student, we got very good response when we had online live class. But second year, waste of time. Okay, so here you can calculate interest on drawings on two bases. One is product method, the other one is average period method. So normally for 6 mark questions, what we do, it is on product method. Okay. Okay, 10 minutes is left. Randomly, I'll tell you few points. Shalini, I have told you 1,000 times, Shalini, you are asking the same questions. Sure questions for 12 marks since the beginning of the accounts class. I told you 1,000 times. These are the very important questions which comes for final exam. We are asking again and again instead of sitting and studying. And for you people, I have made a videos I have posted long back, 1.5 months before. You people know people are interested to watch. That's it. Okay, so roughly I have only 10 minutes. So I'll be just doing some very important topics I'll discuss and I'll wind up. Okay, so here first thing is, uh, I told you many times, comparative analysis is also known as horizontal analysis. Remember, common size analysis is also known as what to say, vertical analysis. So, a few examples of financial analysis, they will ask you for 2 mark. So you can just write comparative analysis, common size analysis. Okay. And comparative, common size, cash flow, fund flow statement. Remember four, you can write this four if they ask you for 2 mark. Then next you have is gain ratio, or what to say, new ratio minus old ratio gives you gain ratio. Then you have sacrifice ratio. So old ratio minus new ratio gives you sacrifice ratio. Then next we have is new profit sharing ratio. So we have two types of new profit sharing ratio. One comes under retirement, one comes under admission. So if it is in admission, you will add. If it is in retirement, you will minus. Okay. So old ratio minus what to say, sacrifice ratio, old ratio minus sacrifice ratio plus sacrifice ratio. So next we have is uh, they may ask you question, what do you mean by gain ratio? What do you mean by sacrifice ratio? What do you mean by new profit sharing ratio? They may ask you the question, who is executors? Okay, executors are the people, okay, dependent people of a deceased partner, spouse, yeah, representatives. In short, you can write the representatives of a death partner, yeah, deceased partner is known as executors. Okay, and next we have is um, what is that? Ah, what do you mean by calls in arrears? What do you mean by calls in advance? Yeah, Tanvir, definitely. Definitely, I'll give you. If you score, if anybody is scoring more than 90, yeah, 95, definitely there'll be a big treat from me. Arant, now you got the time to join the class. Where is Jarir, Faraz, and all other people? When the time I'm winding up the class, you're joining now. Very lethargic people, very lethargic people. Okay, next we have is Call scenarios, they will ask you for 2 mark. What do you mean by call scenarios? If the shareholders, if the shareholders are not responding to the calls made, it is known as call scenarios. If the shareholders are, what to say, responding, okay, if they responding, first and final call together, that is known as calls in. That's what I'm telling Arhan. Before 10 minutes only you have joined, and I'm leaving. Now I'm leaving. Within 5-10 minutes, I'm winding up the class. Where are your other friends? Okay, then next we have is uh, where I was, what I was discussing. Calls and areas. So if you are not getting a response, it's known as calls and areas. If you're getting more response, it's known as, yeah, response for both the calls together. It is known as calls in advance. Forfeiture, when there is a calls in areas, when the shareholders are not responding, then that time the company decide to take back the shares. This process is known as forfeiture of shares. Okay. Then next we have is reissue of forfeited shares we do. Then after that, types of subscription, over subscription, under subscription, and at par subscription. And shares can be issued at premium, at discount, and at par. Remember all this. They may ask you few examples of shares. Yeah, types of shares. You can write is preference shares and equity shares. Debentures, you can write convertible, non-convertible shares, convertible shares, participating share debentures, non-participating debentures, and registered debentures, unregistered debentures. Done. Then next we have is Kenneth, interest on drawings, how many marks? 6 mark question. Section C, first question will be interest on drawings only, sir. 1,000 times I told you in the class. By the way, then next we have is what is there? Important questions you have. Any other question you wanted to know? Shalini, I'm telling you once again, the very important question, they definitely it will come as dissolution of partnership. Okay. Then next we have is comparative and common size. Either of this they will ask you. And then next, issue of shares with forfeiture and reissue of forfeited shares. Then last question, very important question, is issue and redemption of debentures. These are the 4 topics which are very easy, and definitely there will be question. Out of this, you can easily write 3 questions. And for 6 mark, as I told you, interest on drawings, executors account, and preparing income statement, yeah, balance sheet as per Schedule 3 of Companies Act. And next you have is current ratio, liquidity ratio, actually current ratio and quick ratio. These are the very 4 easy problems. You can easily do it. Okay. One more minute is there, guys. If you have anything, you can ask me. And for practical oriented type, there are totally 9 questions. I have forwarded that PDF also. Go through out of that. Actually, in that PDF, 15 questions are there, but there will be no question from issue of shares and issue of debenture. From that chapter, the 2 chapters, there will be no questions. Okay, only from 9 chapters, there will be 9 questions. So out of that 9 questions, 3 questions definitely they will ask you. Okay. Ditto format PDF is given. Just go through once. Practice at least once, you write down. Practice, and you can easily do the rest of the thing. Okay. Anything else, guys? Okay, guys. If possible, I'm least interested in taking live class tomorrow because I have to come all alone from along from Shivaji Nagar till here, traveling 12 kilometers. On top of that, I'm fasting and I'm sitting and talking with you for 1 hour. It is not possible. So, but if there is a good response, I could have at least got some encouragement to come and take the class. But by the way you are responding, out of 150 to 40 students are attending very good. So I don't think so. I'll be having a live class tomorrow. So all the very best. Uh, do very well on Monday's exam. Whatever I have forwarded, and please, if you have time, if you are serious about your studies, I have made a video. It's available on my channel. You can just do it. And if possible, you can forward to your friends from other colleges. Okay, guys, take care. See you. क्या हुआ? खाना खा रहे थे।
फ्रेंच पे बनाए थे ऐसे आप फास्टिंग में दोनों स्लिप बस नहीं ला
हम्म,
हो गया
नहीं हो रहा था। थर्स्टी फील हो रहा है बहुत। फर्स्ट ईयर से बेकार है ना रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी।